Hello everyone, this is Ron from High Tech Legion, and this is the CM Storm QuickFire Pro mechanical gaming keyboard. And unlike the QuickFire Rapid, which is a 10 keyless keyboard we have previously reviewed, the QuickFire Pro is a full-sized gaming keyboard. See the numpad here on the right side, and it features a unique partial backlighting design. And the gaming cluster here on the left side, including the spacebar, the first 4 function keys, and the escape key. And this QuickFire Pro keyboard in particular uses a Cherry MX brown switch, has a medium resistance and a force feedback response, but it will also be available in Cherry MX black, Cherry MX red, and Cherry MX blue switch depending on your region. But in North America right now, the Cherry MX brown is ready. Cherry MX brown QuickFire Pro is readily available. And let's take a look at the features in the back. We mentioned the backlight, the Cherry switches, and these 2 features are equally interesting. You have the NKRO in USB mode. That is very few USB keyboards actually have full NKRO capability, so we'll definitely test that. And we have the removable braided USB cable with cable routing, which we've seen in the QuickFire Rapid as well. So let's start opening the QuickFire Pro and let us take a closer look at what we can find inside. Comes with this cover, protective cover. And you might also be able to reuse that when you're not using your keyboard, maybe when you go to bed at night, keeping away the dust. And here you have the manual, a quick start guide. Shows you the layout and the LED backlight control. And here in the compartments, compartments here in the top, you can find the 1.8 meter long cable. It is gold plated. See there, and it's also braided, similar to the QuickFire Rapid. And the accessory, you have a keycap puller. As for the keyboard itself, you can see another layer of protection here. And pull it up. Alright, here we have the QuickFire Pro keyboard plugged in, and you can definitely see the LED backlighting. And take a look at the back first. The cable routing is. See there, I've channeled it to the left side. Whichever one's convenient for you, you can channel here in the front and on the right side as well. And there are these rubber stops in each corner that prevent it from moving around on your desk. And you can also raise it with these feet, kind of give it a little bit more angle, incline, depending on whichever one's convenient for you. And here we can see the cluster is from QWER, ASDF, ZXC, and the spacebar. Similar to the QuickFire Rapid, you also have the QuickFire logo in there everywhere, where in place of the Windows key is the QuickFire logo, and the function key as well. I like the having the standard Windows key in their normal position instead of having the function key where they are as found in other gaming keyboards. That's because usually people are used to the Windows shortcuts when typing, so that is very convenient that they have done that. And let me just demonstrate what, with the keycap puller they provided, just demonstrate what the Cherry switch looks like inside. You can see there. Just take the camera to the tripod for a bit. You can see closer look. And compare it to the other keys, which doesn't have that LED on top of it. And as for other options, you can see that their backlighting options can be found here on the first 4 function keys. That's why they're also lighted. The F4 toggles between the modes. Let me just put back this R key so it's easier to see. And before I do that, let me just show you what the keycaps look like. These are actually laser engraved and they're infilled and then painted on top. Just push it down again. There we go. And first mode, you see there, I pressed the F4 function key mode and it's pulsing. Press it again. You can see the WASD cluster only, the directional keys, and of course the CM Storm logo are lit up. One more, and that is the full sized. And this one is the F2 and F3 with the function key combination adds or decreases the backlighting strength. See there? You can't completely shut it off. There's still a little bit of backlighting coming out. And then the F1 is to completely disable it. An exception, of course, of the function key if the function key is on. If you want to disable that, you have normal. Let me just turn that on again. And let me disable the function key. See there? If it's not disabled, it will have a normal F1 functionality. And as for the other controls, also has the multimedia controls, where you need the function key for the, see that? Play, stop, forward, backward, forward, and you also have the mute. You have that, the volume increase, and the Windows disable option. Of course, it is a toggle one. If you press it, it will light up, and no matter how much you press the Windows key, it won't pop out, which is very useful for gaming. And another useful thing here, as you can see, the in the insert key and the del key, the function key option in there is actually it says 6 and N. This is actually to enable the full N key rollover, or just have the regular 6 key rollover as a unique feature. Definitely very few keyboards. I think I've only owned one keyboard before that had a an actual full N key rollover. It was a Sidewinder X4, and this one we'll try it out later in our testing section, whether it actually does have, or sometimes it might have full N key rollover as they claim, but sometimes some gaming clusters don't work, especially ones if you're a Counter-Strike player, for example. You need to access. You need to be moving while pressing the, or Battlefield player, you need to access the Z button while pressing the other movement buttons, or maybe here, the directional buttons as well. Also, if you're a Street Fighter player, for example, I used to play a lot of Street Fighter, and I used to keyboard a lot. And generally, you can't press more than, you do a lot of combination with keys. You need to press, certain clusters don't work with the key combination. So that's where full N key rollover comes in. But if you're the type of player that plays a game that doesn't require that that many key presses, it won't really be important to you. But I'm just mentioning which kind of games and what uses full N key rollover really has. And let's see what other options are in here. For the other functionality here, you have the 8ms, 4ms, 2ms, and 1ms. This is the polling rate for your keyboard. You can quickly adjust it with the function key. And that pretty much covers all the extra functionality. In terms of build quality, this is slightly different than the QuickFire Rapid. It certainly feels different. The QuickFire Rapid had a rubberized body. This one is actually plastic. You can see here. It's definitely a little bit lighter, maybe just feels lighter, but the keycaps, the paint and the keycaps feel a little bit of a rubberized texture here, so there's definitely more grip on the keycaps on this one compared to the QuickFire Rapid. And what we should do, of course, we've already plugged it in. I'm going to type on it, do more testing, and you can read my conclusion and what I really think of the QuickFire Pro after I have subjected it to many hours of gaming and typing, and see what my conclusion is. Go to hightechlegion.com for the full review. You can click on the link below, or subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/hightechlegion. Leave us a comment down below, or on Facebook, or on our forums. Again, thanks for watching, and see you next time.